India surpasses Japan to become world's fourth largest economy by AZLAN ADNAN. In a major milestone underscoring its rising global stature, India has officially overtaken Japan to become the world's fourth largest economy in nominal terms, with its gross domestic product, GDP, now valued at approximately $4.29 trillion. This economic leap reflects years of sustained growth, structural reforms, and strategic investments in infrastructure, digital innovation, and manufacturing. According to the International Monetary Fund's IMF World Economic Outlook, April 2025, India's nominal GDP now ranks behind only the United States, China, and Germany, placing it firmly within the top tier of global economic powers. The United States remains the largest economy with a nominal GDP of $27.722 trillion, followed by China at $17.79 trillion, and Germany at $4.52 trillion. India now edges out Japan, whose economy is estimated at $4.19 trillion, to secure fourth place. Rounding out the top 10 are the United Kingdom, $3.4 trillion, France, $3.1 trillion, Italy, $2.2 trillion, Brazil, $2.0 trillion, and Canada, $2.0 trillion. These rankings reflect the global economic order based on nominal GDP, offering a snapshot of the world's most influential economies by sheer market value. Economic trajectory and future projections. India's rise up the economic rankings was confirmed by B.V.R. Subramaniam, CEO of NITI Aayog, during the 10th Governing Council meeting on the 25th of May 2025. Citing IMF data, he declared, "We are the fourth largest economy as I speak. We are a USD 4 trillion economy, and this is not my data. This is IMF data. India today is larger than Japan." India's economic climb is no anomaly. It is the result of consistent annual growth averaging over 6% across the past decade. The IMF projects India's nominal GDP will continue rising, reaching $4.58 trillion in 2026, and potentially overtaking Germany by 2027 to become the world's third largest economy. Subramaniam added confidently, "If we stick to what is being planned and thought through, it's a matter of another 2.5 to 3 years before India takes third place." Comparative economic landscape. While India is on a sharp upward curve, other traditional economic heavyweights have seen relative stagnation. Germany's economy, although larger for now, is projected to grow at a sluggish pace, with the IMF forecasting just 0.0% growth in 2025 and then 0.9% in 2026, weighed down by supply chain pressures and structural challenges. By contrast, India's economic dynamism, consumer-driven growth, and expanding middle class present a stark contrast. Japan, once the second largest economy in the world, continues to face the twin burdens of a shrinking population and sluggish domestic demand. Its overtaking by India symbolizes a broader geopolitical and economic shift toward the global south. Key drivers of India's growth. India's ascent is powered by several interrelated factors. Demographic advantage. With over 1.4 billion people and a median age under 30, India has one of the youngest and largest workforces in the world. This fuels productivity, consumption, and innovation. Digital revolution. India has led one of the most successful digital transformations globally. Initiatives like Digital India, Unified Payments Interface, UPI, and Aadhaar have created a robust digital public infrastructure, boosting financial inclusion and business efficiency. Manufacturing push. The Make in India campaign and production-linked incentive (PLI) schemes have enhanced India's appeal as a global manufacturing hub, attracting billions in foreign direct investment, FDI, and reducing dependency on imports. Infrastructure investment. Massive public spending on roads, railways, energy, and urban infrastructure has improved logistics and enabled rapid urbanization and industrial expansion. Reform momentum. Reform momentum. From the implementation of the Goods and Services Tax, GST, to streamlining business regulations, India has made steady progress in creating a more efficient and investor-friendly economy. Challenges on the horizon. Despite this impressive trajectory, India faces considerable hurdles. Unemployment and job creation. While the economy grows, job creation has lagged, particularly in the formal sector. Youth unemployment remains a critical issue, threatening social stability. Income inequality. Economic gains have not been evenly distributed. Rural poverty, disparities between states, and concentration of wealth remain pressing challenges. Education and skills. Human capital development remains uneven. There is an urgent need to reform education and skilling systems to align with the demands of a 21st century economy. Climate vulnerability. As India urbanizes and industrializes, it must navigate environmental degradation, water scarcity, and climate-related disasters, all of which could threaten long-term sustainability. Geopolitical and trade pressures. India's trade prospects could be influenced by rising global protectionism, U.S.-China tensions, and regional conflicts. Navigating this uncertain landscape requires agile diplomacy and diversified trade strategies. A defining decade. India's emergence as the world's fourth-largest economy is not just a statistical achievement. It is a geopolitical statement. As Western economies grapple with aging populations and technological disruptions, India is seen by many as the engine of global growth for the coming decades. With its robust democracy, vast consumer base, and tech-savvy youth, India is uniquely positioned to shape the future of global economics and governance. However, whether India's economic rise will translate into inclusive development and global leadership depends on its ability to reform, innovate, and lift the vast majority of its population into prosperity. The road to becoming the third largest economy and eventually challenging for the top spots will not be automatic. But with sound policy, vision, and political will, it is well within India's reach. A heartfelt light. To every soul whose hand did give, you've helped me dream, helped me live. In darkest hours your light came through, with hearts so kind, so pure, so true. Your gifts, like stars in deepest night, have steered me gently toward the light. Each coin, each word, each silent prayer, a thread of hope, so rich, so rare. My eyes once dimmed, now seek the skies, and slowly, clearer visions rise. Because of you, I dare to see the world again, its grace, its plea. Your compassion's flame will not just stay with me alone. It lights the way for others wandering through despair to feel the warmth of selfless care. You've shown what love in action means, in quiet ways through giving scenes. You've built a bridge from soul to soul and made the broken feel more whole. So let this thanks rise like a song, a melody both soft and strong. May your example gently call more hearts to rise to give. To fall into the joy of lifting pain, of planting hope where none remains. Your kindness walks beside me still, a light, a love, a living will.
forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.